Welcome to my channel, Sacred Intuition. And this is my second take. Okay, because my cell phone actually ran out of storage room. Yep, anywho's. So, I was beginning to tap into the manifestation energy of the feminine energy. And I said, the masculine energy will be on this side. And it doesn't matter. This reading can apply for you as an individual because you have feminine and masculine energy within you. Or you could be a feminine energy watching who wants to tap into the masculine energy, or vice versa, you're a masculine watching for another feminine. Or you're watching, also possible, feminine for a feminine and masculine for masculine. So, anywho's, it's all energy. Let's dive into it. I really hope that I can still remember. We had first out the card forgiveness, patience, and potential. And I was talking about that forgiveness is about letting go of our past baggage. Forgiving people, even if we haven't received an apology. Because right now, I was talking about the Fool card, how the Fool has only like a little sack. So the Fool travels lightly with no baggage. And this is basically what you're manifesting as the feminine energies. And you are also being called to be patient with yourself because forgiveness takes time. And it's actually an ongoing process. And it's also okay if, for instance, the wounds are still fresh and people tell you, you need to forgive that person because forgiving is for yourself. Yes, be patient with yourself. Take your time. It's not a race. It's about you. And forgiveness will come at the right time for you. Okay? And oh yeah, now I remember. And I also talked about that maybe in the past that you tend to fall in love with the potential of a person because you as the feminine energy, I get the feeling that you tend to see the highest potential of anyone that you meet and anyone that you really get close to. And sometimes it can be quite frustrating because when you see that those people are not living up to their highest potential. And it's also asking you to forgive this as well. Because only because someone is not living up to their highest potential doesn't mean that they failed. They're just on a different part in their journey at this time. Now I remember. And it also said in the book, it is human to want to hold on to the past, our memories, experiences, and relationships. However, there can be times when we are carrying so much of the past that we can't fully see the present. So I actually feel like you are being guided to let go because there's so much new energy waiting to enter your life. And it cannot, oh my God, now that makes sense. And I didn't get that message before. I told you that my cell phone ran out of room, like storage, like for the video. There was no capacity. Yeah, make room for new energy to enter. If you don't make space, you can't receive those messages because likewise, you won't be living up to your highest potential. And there's so much potential. Just be patient. Oh, that is freaky actually. Okay. Yeah. And it also says the past doesn't need to equal the future. Just because you had a pattern or recurring challenge in the past doesn't mean that it needs to recur in the future. The key is to be willing and ready to simply and cleanly let go of the hold that the past has on you. And it's actually quite interesting because I just deleted so many songs. I'm very much connected to music. And I deleted a lot of songs that connected me to the past because I was thinking to myself, oh, I actually don't want this energy because I feel music very deeply. And yeah, anyway, enough about me. But so that's also like make room for new energy to come so that you don't drag the new energy down because you're basically forcing a picture on it that you already have made up on your mind. Be open. Huh, cool. Oh my goodness. And now I changed over to patience. You can't, you must, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Thanks, spirit guides. Now I understand why I was guided to talk about how I was connected to certain songs because they had some emotions, like emotional value to me. But maybe nowadays they're kind of more associated with negative emotions. Patience. Water represents our emotions, our feelings, our subconscious, and our nocturnal dreams. When the water becomes condensed as fog, we can't see clearly. Fog occurs when the air is cooled to the point at which it cannot hold all the water vapor it contains. Thus, it condenses water vapor where it is suspended in the air as fog. We can't see what's ahead, and things that look one way in the fog will look another way in the light. Change your perspective. Let go of anything that caused you maybe resentment, that caused you grief, because maybe that grief is clouding your judgment right now. That's the fog that this is talking about. Oh my goodness, this is unreal. Okay? However, when you can't perceive what's on the horizon in life, your imagination can search forward and your sixth sense can be ignited to the highest potential of what is yet to come, what you can manifest. I love it. Okay, potential. Volcano at rest. Volcanoes erupt in places where the earth plates meet and where there are cracks through which lava emerges. You know how I cleared out my space? So I made room, like I made cracks for new energy to flow in, to make room for new musics, like songs to enter my playlist, for instance. And either explosively or by flowing more slowly down a cinder cone, sorry. Even when a volcano is at rest, there's always the possibility of a huge eruption. So maybe you've been quite calm, but you know how they say it's the calm before the storm? And it's it gets dark before you can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. I really feel like you, feminine energy, you're really on the brink of something massive to be entering in your life. If you only believe and if you make room and let go of anything that is not serving your highest good anymore, look at all the potential that you have. Okay. Yeah, this card appears when you're ready to activate your potential and step into your strength. Strength. This is the time to activate those gifts that you've had on the back burner in your life. You have incredible untapped potential. This is the time to allow it to flow. And I'll leave it at that. because I'm already 10 minutes in. And let's dive into the masculine energy because feminine energy is on fire. Feminine energy is manifesting really strong. Masculine. What is the masculine energy manifesting at this time? What is the masculine energy manifesting at this time? What is the masculine energy manifesting at this time? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. And the masculine energy actually got healing chaos and success. And I feel like the healing chaos card goes up here. And the success card I'm going to put here. And I'm actually going to put here potential over there. Okay. Perfect. Let's see. Okay. If you have listened to my past reading, like from yesterday, literally the reading just before this one, there we tapped into a person that is going through a massive upheaval in their life, a massive transformation, being forced into changing their perspective. A person that has been challenged to look at their belief systems, maybe their community, maybe the way they work. And I really feel like the masculine energy at this point of time is really trying to organize their life. And I also get the feeling, because it says healing chaos and success, I do feel it is also closely connected to their career. Not only, but I strongly get it. And I also get the message that whatever chaos is ravaging or is on a rampage in the masculine energy's life at this moment, they will successfully heal it. Yeah. Let's quickly read inside of the book. I quickly pause it just to find the page. Alrighty. Healing chaos. It's a spiraling tornado. Energy in our universe spirals. And I was going on and on with the feminines about energy, right? And clearing the energy for new energy to enter. Okay. Water spirals in the wake of the fish that swims through the stream. Air spirals in the wake of a bird in flight. The moon spirals around the earth, which spirals around the sun, which spirals around the galaxy. Even our DNA is a spiral. It is the healing principle of life. It's not an accident that the ancient symbol for healing is the caduceus, two spiraling serpents. It is the sacred spiral. Most people assume that there is nothing good that comes from tornadoes, but every part of nature has value. For example, although some birds lose their habitat from a tornado, birds such as the prairie warbler, whippoorwill, woodpecker, grouse, and woodcock, as well as forest salamanders, all benefit from the new landscape created by tornadoes. Downed trees provide habitat for black bears and white-tailed deer and create dens for many kinds of animals. Tornadoes turn up the soil in ways that rejuvenate the earth. Okay? When you receive this card, it acknowledges potential chaos or the need for chaos. Maybe the need for chaos. So, equally like in yesterday's reading, where it was the Hanged Man, maybe because it came before the Death card. So the masculine energy is actually being forced into uprooting their belief systems. Quite interesting. Okay. As an activator for profound heading. I kind of feel like it should say healing, but okay. If your life seems chaotic, know that it has an underlying energy of healing. Yeah. You're being healed on all levels. You are a healer. Alternatively, if your life is calm to the point of being stagnant, this card suggests that it might be time to create a bit of chaos in your life. It will activate healing. Yeah. So, actually, I feel like the masculine energy is manifesting, and I actually feel like they are subconsciously manifesting this uprooting of certain belief systems. And because they have gotten to a point where they've been so stagnant in their energy that they really need to take action, because that's masculine energy. Masculine energy forges a way. They are enablers, they are doers, they're action oriented. And to be so passive, that is actually very contrary to what the masculine energy should be like. Okay, and the success card talks about the diversity of the plant varieties and the animal inhabitants. Success stands for satisfaction, contentment, and fulfillment, which are at hand. Success is waiting to expand in your life. If the masculine energy chooses to heal the chaos that has unfolded in their life because they have not been authentic, that's what I get, then they will be greeted by success and wish fulfillment. Be ready to accept and embrace this success, for it might occur rapidly. All is possible. The gates of triumph are waiting to open. Being in a state of gratitude for all the small successes in your life will give birth to larger ones. Your satisfaction will come in many forms and from many areas of life. Celebrate it all and breathe it all in, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. This is an excellent time to make commitments, sign contracts, and make deals. Good fortune will ensue. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Let's get a Moonology manifestation card for the feminines. What is oh, great. Oh, why are there so many cards today? Okay. The feminines got push through any insecurity, first quarter moon in Cancer, and new moon in Sagittarius with focus on the positive. Okay? Yeah. And yet again, I get be patient with yourself. If you are feeling quite vulnerable and being in your emotions at this time, and you're being asked to literally focus on the positive, because everything, this great potential, is going to unfold for you. Okay, let's see for the masculine energy. What are the masculines manifesting? What's the manifestation energy for the masculines? So many cards are flipping today. This is ridiculous. Okay. Interesting. Last quarter moon in Taurus, be proud of yourself. Last quarter moon in Aries, work through your feelings. And new moon in Taurus. those are the 3 cards. Let's see how we can place them so that you can see them all. I find it quite interesting that for the masculine, it's very much grounded and action oriented. While with the feminine energy, I get more emotional and mental side, like approach. Even though, yes, we have Sagittarius here with some air. Yeah, that's it, exactly. Fire energy, but because it says focus on the positive, that is quite a mental card. And for the masculines, what they're manifesting is very much about, yes, being proud of themselves, maybe building something from the ground up, and yet to tap actually more into their emotional side with work through your feelings and to know your worth. Because maybe in the past they have been so stuck, and I know I used this word yesterday as well, rigid. I really get the word rigid, the adjective. They were just so firmly planted in the way how they always looked at life that they did not even budge, like not a millimeter. Yeah. And what the masculine energy is actually working through now this coming week is to actually go within, be proud of yourself, how far you've come, realize what your feelings are, tap into your emotional side, and to realize your worth. Because I'm so sorry that I keep saying this, but I really do feel like the 2 readings are somehow connected. Because yesterday there was Temperance card, and I was saying that the person that we're tapping into, yes, of course, could have been also a feminine energy. Apply it how it fits to your situation. But now, as I see this energy very much aligned with the masculine energy, and it was about how the person is finally learning to set healthy boundaries and to not be taken advantage of from like the people surrounding them, yeah, and to actually learn how to pour into their own cup and fill their own cup so that they would actually be able to offer the cup of love to someone else. And you can only do that if you know your own self-worth. Okay? And a healthy masculine energy is someone who is also quite in tune with their emotional side. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. No, we're gonna tap into the tarot because I want to see what kind of messages from the tarot are coming through for the feminine energy. What are they manifesting? What's the manifestation energy for the feminines? Wow, so many cards. Yeah. And it's the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Swords. Gonna put these on top of it. And I really feel like for you feminines, for the feminine energy, there is something turning in your favor. You will get a karmic return in the most positive kind of way. And with the Knight of Swords, first of all, I feel like it is really fast incoming if you let the wheel turn. And you can only let the wheel turn if you get rid of the rocks that are keeping the wheel from spinning. And those rocks are the said baggage from the past that you need to let go of. And then this new energy is going to be rushing in like the Knight of Swords, swift and truthful. Yeah. And it's not something that you see coming yet. It's not something that has materialized yet with the moon. This is still something that you feel intuitively, but you don't see it yet. Oh, maybe let's put this here. Okay. For the masculine energy, what are they manifesting? Masculine energy. What are they manifesting? Okay. Yeah, no, you got to be. Simply the Strength card, okay? This says all that I wanted to say. Yeah. The masculine energy is actually manifesting the strength to overcome any obstacles, any challenges, any burdens that they had that kept them from being their most authentic self. This is what they're manifesting. Yeah. Closing a cycle on past heartbreak. And I'm not talking only about heartbreak romantically. What is this? Is this the Five of Pentacles? Yeah. I really get childhood trauma here. Okay? Yeah. I really get. The masculines are really closing out a cycle of hurt, of disappointment, of being stuck, and holding on to toxic patterns simply because they were afraid. Yeah, that's what I get. And I'm not gonna lie, because now the Eight of Pentacles are underneath the deck, I really strongly feel like the masculine energy is working hard, very, very hard to ground this new stability into their life at the moment. Yeah, beautiful. Whew. What are the main emotions? Whoa, yeah, right. What is going on? For the feminine, okay. Well, the feminines are hopeful. That's a beautiful energy. Great. That's good. And yeah. No way. The other card that fell out but didn't flip is hopeless. Oh my goodness. Feminines, please. Feminine energy. Yes. Please balance it, because if you're hopeful, the potential will come true. If you're drowning in your emotions and are disbelieving in whatever positive things can come into your life because you're holding on to the past, you're being caught in between the hopelessness again. Oh, maybe just one more. Anything. Oh, wow. Yeah. Stop feeling inadequate. What is it that is holding you back? Release that baggage. What is it that is holding you back? What belief patterns within yourself do you have to let go of to release the hopelessness? How about hopeful? How can the feminines become funny? It says stressed, but what I get is release stress in order to become hopeful. Like, be at peace with yourself. Okay, what are the emotions surrounding the masculine energy when it comes to the manifestation? I don't like this for the feminines. Okay, that's interesting. The masculines are actually quite receptive at this time. They are actually looking forward to receive. And yet again, with the raindrops, I do feel like the emotions, like tears. But the tears also represents healing, and how the tears, the raindrops, are actually like watering the flowers and make them bloom. Yeah. Is there any other emotion that needs to come out for the masculines? Nope, I don't think so. Wow. But to be fair, the masculines, they're actually feeling quite lonely at this time. The masculine energy within you or outside of you. Because I don't think that they can talk to anyone about this. They're on their own. Wow. Is there anything else? I'm not sure. Let's see. The feminine energies. Yeah, exactly. That's it. Feminine energies got the butterfly. Relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. And this is what's going to happen. Once you're hopeful, and once you embrace that positive energy, once you embrace the potential and release all the stress and fears of inadequacy, and be patient with yourself and to forgive yourself, then this will come in. How about for the masculines? Is there a card for the masculines? Yeah, there is. Yeah, beautiful. Masculines, here we go, ascending. Transcending obstacles. Didn't I talk about obstacles? That the masculine energy is overcoming obstacles in their lives. Yes, learning, expansion. And I also feel like the expansion of their heart chakra. New phase, next phase, new phase, preparing for union. Relationship evolving to the next phase. You got to be kidding me. This is beautiful. And now, I'm so sorry. I wish it would have been a way more uplifting message, but I guess that needed to come out because last Friday's reading, it was so powerful, it was so uplifting and so positive. And actually, I do feel like this week, both feminine and masculine energies are actually being called to, deal with whatever baggage they need to let go of, toxic people that they need to release out of their lives, both of them, and to actually fully embrace and actually both to be receptive, hopeful. It's a very, actually you're the same, apart from that weird energy, which is so unlike the feminine energy from like the past. I don't know. Maybe you have been a bit under the weather. And this happens, so tomorrow it could be a completely different energy, right? So I'm going to leave this right here. This is the Manifestation Friday. If you like my readings, then hit the like button. And I'm always happy to have you join this channel and this growing community. And until then, take good care.